Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of SunoSoz. Today we have a wonderful guest. His name is Syed Naimat. He did film and television from Istanbul. Let's welcome to Naimat. Hello.
Thanks so much. Hello.
So tell me about yourself.
Uh, Actually, I'm from Pakistan, Karachi, very big city, guys, as know. So I'm just a fan of filmmaking, a student of filmmaking. Love to do film, love to do photography, love to do creative stuff all the time. Think about the creative stuff and creative things like the colorful things and different scenarios. You can say the graphic designing and you can say the product designing like this all of the time. I was thinking like this kind of product. But in the recent past years, after the COVID, so I just start, searching for different kind of universities for related to filmmaking and related to graphic designing. So and I was at the same time I was working for the different media companies in Pakistan. So I just like why not I just pursue my passion as a filmmaker. So right now I'm working as a director, but in the starting I was not thinking of the making the film like this way, the way I'm producing things like now. So that's a kind of unique thing for me as well. Because a person like me who's coming from Pakistan, and like in Pakistan, if you talk to someone like we really want to do the film, so people don't like people judge you actually.
Hmm.
But in this case, my family was so supportive for me. My scenario is kind of so different. My father, my mother, and they were like so supportive for me in the scenario. But there is a reason why. Because all of my family they are like doctor engineers, so I'm the last one. So they are still like, okay, let's do whatever you want. So this is the scenario in my case. But everyone have their different scenario. Everyone have their different stories. So kind of different for me. So I just selected a university in Turkey. I just applied for there, and luckily I just selected in Turkey. So I just moved to Turkey in the like starting years. Kind of be very hard for me to just learn Turkish and then like studying Turkish. I'm actually studying Turkish as well, just to let you know. So in the starting, it's kind of hard for me, but now it's the things going very well. I'm like working with some kind of Turkish channels. And I'm just working as a freelance filmmaker. I just work with the freelance different companies, different media houses, and like Turkish channel as well. That's all for now.
Let's start from the more beginning. Why you choose Turkey?
Why I choose Turkey? That's a very good question. Actually, my father was like, you can say, and he was working in a very big company of Pakistan, like Pakistan International Airlines, and he traveled a lot. He traveled lots of countries like UK, US. He went there and he stays there. He lives there like more than 4 or 5 years, each and every country, and kind of like that. I love traveling, and like I've never think of like this. I just moved to another country to just to study. So like things happen like this way. My sister she came to Turkey around 2016, and she loved Turkey actually, specifically Istanbul, and she really loved Istanbul. And then she decided like right now this is a good point to select for university. So she told me like why not Turkey? Like you can apply in Turkey.
Hmm.
So I just applied for Turkey only, by the way,
Hmm.
and I just selected there. And my father told me, okay, you can both were there. So my father was okay with that. You both were there, so I don't have to worry about you guys. That's much better for you actually. So I just started like studying and like searching for a different university in Turkey. So this is the main point. Like my sister was living in Turkey, and also my father the one big worries of moving abroad. He told me
Hmm.
the country has to be Muslim. The country has to be Muslim. So this is the one of the point.
Yeah, I agree with you because I study in Istanbul because I find that with my daughter is the most safest place because it's a Muslim country and we can see the both the Europeans and the Asian. I agree with you. Okay, let's start some
Yeah,
profession.
right.
What are the rules come in your mind when you
Yeah.
capture the framing in the busy streets?
That's a very good question. It depends on where are you, where at that point where were you, and what you're thinking about at that point. Normally, if you are going like in Istanbul, you can find a lot of historical places. At the same time, you can see the new version of Istanbul as well. And you know better than me because you're living in Istanbul, so of course you know these things, right? When you're in the busy street like Fatih and this area, the oldest area, the near to the Hagia Sophia, Sultan Ahmad Mosque, there's a lots of things coming in your mind because the way you think it's the old side of Istanbul. The way you saw in different kind of film, different kind of series, all the time you think like that way. Okay, the people is going that way, people is coming from that way, and the frame is will be like this, and it has to be look old because the in the background we have a high sophia, in the front we have a foreground for this purpose, and the midground for this purpose. We have a lot of things to do. But like if you're talking about the newer version of Istanbul, like Nishantashi, like Beşiktaş, the newer version is kind of different. You will just really connect to the kind of street of New York City, because like street photography is like very famous in New York City actually.
Hmm.
So it's a kind of different. Like I just want to ask like which type of really want to ask for. Are you looking for like kind of specifically the old places, the new places? Also, I'll add one more thing. It depends what we are shooting for, what we are hunting for.
Hmm. Okay, let's talk about the curriculum. Like for as you did the whole first to third year complete, and now you're in a final year. So first, my question is, what the curriculum they teach you, like how they guide you theoretical way and with the practical projects. What type of assignments they give to you, and how you can understand the points of film and television in choosing your projects.
Okay, there is a like very basic rule in Turkey, like the way you are selected your major, so they will start major studying in third year. In the first 2 years, we are on the basics, like we just really on the basis. Like sometimes we just really got fed up, like tired of like learning the basics of all the filmmaking and this kind of stuff. Not the filmmaking. We just start learning of the basics of photography, basics of theory of the filmmaking, like this. So we are like kind of fed up of that kind of stuff, and that I just selected around compulsory subject around 11 or 12, and all of them there is a one practical subject in first year. So it's kind of hard for me. The person like me who just love to do practical work, do work by my hand. It's much better for me. So they're just doing, 10 subject theoretical and one subject only practical. So it's kind of crazy, kind of hard for me in the first year. But the study was not, I was not saying like it's too good. It's normal. I was not saying like it's too good. But our teacher, they're so professional. They're so professional, like especially our camera technical teacher is so professional. The way he teaches, the way he are, the like he a lot of film and like things. Even he work in Bollywood and Hollywood, like different kind of film and cinema, it's like that.
Okay, Naimat, tell me, because you know already the current situation of Pakistan film industry. What do you feel the lack of
Mm-hmm.
gaps between you are working as you are not only a student, you also the working in that field. So what do you feel where
Mm-hmm.
the Pakistan field is lacking, and how you can see your current situation in Turkey, like this gap? Because I am sure there is much gap is because we have not advanced technology, we have not proper systems. So what do you feel?
The way I feel in Pakistan industry, the lack of knowledge, in my opinion, maybe it's a kind of different thing as well. Like a lack of knowledge, the lack of knowledge in a sense of the work I can do for you in, let's say, $1,000. The same work you can find around $500. The client will of course go to the $500 person, but then he realized why he's asking $500. That's a crazy thing. But like in production houses, even in Pakistan, we don't have like lots of production houses. So we really need to build the production houses, because normally film will should come from the production house, because we have something in my mind, and we need to pitch to the client, and the producer will accept it. Then we'll work on on the same page, the director, the line producer, and all the stuff like that. And then after we'll think on the film.
Hmm.
If you're freedom of like you're not afraid of like money, and you're not afraid of the stuff like this, like you don't have to put your own money inside, so you will do whatever you want actually. But in Pakistan, unfortunately, we don't have so much, investor like to put their money in filmmaking. So there's a lacking. We really need the build a production house in Pakistan. When we build the production houses in Pakistan, so of course the investor will come. No matter what, they're coming from outside, they're coming from inside. Even like in all lots of Pakistani, TV serials, they're shooting in Istanbul. They're like, we are just working for them. So I don't think so that they like lots of money inside. Like they can shoot the same, serial in Pakistan, especially Islamabad, Karachi, Lahore, the big cities. They can shoot there because all of these are fake. You guys know the green skin and all the things like this way. Why you're putting lots of money? Because we don't have like production houses in Pakistan. First, we need to create the production houses. Then we need to, think of the why we are not making. First, we have to, make the, bridge for the filmmaker. This is the smallest thing we can do. We can create a production houses in Pakistan. And when we create a production houses, so we get the lots of, investor. When we get the investor, we will start producing a film. In the starting, of course, if we are just very new in this field, because like Bollywood more than 400 years, like Hollywood more than 600 years, they are so old actually. Like somehow they're like playing their stuff small part like this way. If we are thinking like this way, we just hit a six and it's gonna be far from the boundary. It's not gonna be happening like this way, because we need to work a lot. Also, one more thing, we have a lack of communication. We have insecurities actually, like a lots of insecurities. The person, like, I was not thinking about like this way. If I can find a word, I can't say to anyone, I can't share to anyone, I'm okay with it. Like, I will share with my my colleague, I still okay with it, no matter what. Like, if I got my things, so I got my things. At the end of the day, like, people know whose work is this. If you're having the insecurities, like, maybe if he can do, if he's much better than me, so like world gonna be forget me. Like, they just they don't talk about me actually. Like the big things in Pakistan, you can say like this way. So they just like pulling you back all the time, like pulling you back all the time. You don't go far from us. You have to be wait here because we are upper than you. So this is the the basic thing I just told you. I just don't want to get into the stuff like this way, but that's the perfect thing for now.
But I think you highlight a very good point, the communication. I think this is very much important because sometimes we have our, the good ideas, but we never
Mhm.
communicate from only the fear. The next one is taking then and steal this idea, and what we don't know.
Yeah,
I think with
yeah.
the go beyond the boundaries and discuss the thing. This is very much important. Not only specific
Yes.
this week for any field, and the communication fear I think is so much in Pakistan. Agree with you. Okay, my question is because you talk about so much professionally, but I feel there is also the weakness point in Pakistan, the curriculum designs in
Mhm.
universities. What do you feel difference? Because you are studying here and you have definitely friends and backgrounds in Pakistan, friends and students working in
Mhm.
study universities. What do you feel the difference in study abroad, internationally, and inside the Pakistan?
The major difference in the studies in like both of the international studies, or like having a study in Pakistan, the professionalism of teacher, the most important thing. Like, if your curriculum is not that good, even in Turkey, like my curriculum activities, like normally we don't have like theoretical thing is so nice. They're just okay, like they're not too good. But the way they teach, the way they are, the way they are teaching us, that's so different.
Hmm.
What if we apply that the same thing in Pakistan, in our country? So I guess like it's gonna be same. Like, we have like skill, we have talent, we have lots of talent in Pakistan. Like, we can't say like this, we don't have talent. We have talent. We have lots of people like look at you, like we have talent, but we are not using the talent in the right way. Is because our curriculum is not that good. So teacher has to be well trained. They has to be professional. So things gonna be changed, but it will take time. It will take time, a lot of time. Again, I will just say the same thing. Insecurities, like, it's important. Like, if you are if I got like some skill, all the time I'm just thinking like if I told Amna, so maybe she's gonna be better than me. Like I don't think that this is gonna be happen. If I'm the teacher, I am the one who's the best, and Amna has to be, and also Amna has to respect me.
Hmm.
It doesn't mean like if I will be the better than me, Amna has to respect me because Amna learn from me
Hmm.
because I teach Amna. You
Hmm.
know, like some people that they like learn from you, and after that they didn't respect you. There's also one more thing like in Pakistan, if you like learn from someone,
Hmm.
so you have to be be respectful for the you got from the things the skills you got from.
I think now in that stage you're right because it is not only the matter you are a teacher and you are a student, it's time to exchange the knowledge in both way.
Yep.
Don't think that students might not know and the teachers know. Now these things, this typical
Mm-hmm.
stories will be changed. I think the
Yes.
where the knowledge will be exchanging in different perspective, you can do it. You learn
Mm-hmm.
from students and you learn from the teachers and create a, something good product, so that is more important. Okay. So my question is, because film and television, when we talk about this, is the biggest thing inside. There's so many branches. What is your expertise? Like, what is your main
Okay, so my
focus?
expertise is like I got you. My expertise is in the starting. I just because switching lots of things. In the beginning, I was like working for as a videographer, and at the same time like the director, but not the main director, the assistant director, assisting a director. And then I switched the things all over, like flip the coin to the cinematography because I love do cinematography. All of my work is been for cinematography all the time, like thinking about the cinematography because cinematography. Also, I just add one more thing. People don't know the difference between cinematography and videography. There is a huge difference. There is a huge difference in cinematography and videography. Videography, you can when you take the video, you are the videographer. The basic thing you can got from But while you're taking cinematography, you have to think about the lots of things, the light, the structure, the beginning, the ending. You need to think about lots of things. Even like I'm just sitting here, if the is clean, so I don't think so I look good in here in the middle of the frame. But I put the stuff in the background because I am a cinematographer. This is my kind of critical eye thing because it looks nice. There is a huge small difference in both of the thing. The one just think like this, they're nothing. Like they're like you know empty space. It's not look good. But I just put like this thing like now. So we got a red color, we got green color here. We just got books here. By the way, I just read some of the books, but I will let's say. So this kind of stuff, my lamp, like things is you know in my background the color is like changing, the colors are contrasting to each other. At the same time I was just thinking about the where it has to be. If I'm in the middle of the frame, the thing has to be in that part of the frame. The plant is on the that of the frame. So this is the critical thinking as a cinematographer. But if I'm the only the videographer, there is nothing, like the wall is empty,
I know it's
like
only
there is nothing
about the
on the background.
recording. It's only about the recording.
Yeah.
In cinematic, the
Yes.
way of vision, the way of visualizing the things.
The way of vision from the in cinematography, you tell your story just by showing the vision. You don't tell in video, you tell this story, but in cinematography you just tell, you didn't tell, you just show the vision,
Okay.
what's going on, what's happening there.
My this question I feel that you find also very interesting. I talk about the
Mhm.
still image to convert into the moving images. For example, the photography, the
Mhm.
scene. But sometimes we take a picture, but there is something telling so much things because we are visualizing,
Perfect.
right? How you connect that?
Mhm.
Because you are the same time photographer, already you did it. You did a short
Yes.
movies, moving. How you connect
Yes.
this, the spiritual creativity mind? I really want to listen.
This is actually, not a short-term game. This is so long-term game. You need to study lots of book. You need to read lots of book. You need to get like lots of knowledge, and you have to be sit with your mentor. You have to talk about your mentor. You have to think about your mentor. You have to share knowledge with your friends, because the way they think.
Hmm.
Because normally, sometimes what I think, maybe I'm not don't think like the way I think. I'm the only one person in the world like who thinks like this way.
Hmm.
That's the thing. But when you're, making the film, taking a picture for your audience, you have to think about your audience. From where you just got your audience? From outside. Like your audience send you the photo who is by you or sitting next to you. They're your audience. You need to talk to them. You need to, sit with them. Because I am a very social person. I just sit a lot of people, no matter what. Even when I just moved to Turkey, my Turkish was not that good, but even at that time, I was just sitting with the people, having old aged man like sitting there just teaching me something because they're teaching something new to me, and I got the perspective of their life, what they think. So from that kind of thing, you got a lots of knowledge while you're taking the picture. So you're in all your knowledge, all your critical thinking, they come to your mind, and while you click the picture, you're thinking why I'm taking this picture, why I'm here, what's going on, why I'm taking this picture very beautifully. Like normally, if you saw, there's a lot of picture like about the sunset or the you can say the sunrise, but especially like sunset. People love sunset. So when you've been to the sunset point, like you say, like we will take the picture. The normal people take they just take the picture, but it's not like this way. If a person who's study books and reads the book, he was looking for the sea. He say, okay, the world is here, the world is so flat. I have to put the sun here, like put the sea here, so the rays come from there, like coming next to me, like they're just moving forward towards me. I took the video, or maybe I took the picture. In that picture you just saw a lot of a lot of history in that picture. This is the difference actually. Like you need to talk to people, you need to get their knowledge, you need to get their story, like what they're thinking. What we are thinking is important, but at the same time what they are thinking, because they're our audience. The picture we took, they saw that. So we have to really think on what they are thinking, because normally while we are taking or while we are making a video, we don't think about the people. We only think about what we what's good for us. Maybe it doesn't good look for you. There's crazy difference.
Okay. My next question is, who wants to join this field in future or might be in the part of this study? What three mistakes in beginning should be avoid?
What three mistake?
Should be
I don't
avoid.
think so. I just done any kind of mistake. I don't think so. Like mistake should be avoided in kind of, because you learn from every like any mistake from, like when you done this some mistake, you just learn from that. You just learn from that. Like I don't think so. But
Like
like for me,
by experiencing the mistake, you have learned more.
yeah, like I'd say like if I say you can do this, it's mistake for you. Maybe like it's work for me. It doesn't work for you,
Hmm.
because like if you don't do mistake, how come you learn? You have to do mistakes. You have to do some big mistakes. Even I was like on the shoot, like we have carrying two cards for the shooting, like no matter what, like if it's the big shoot or small shoot, no matter what. We've been for the shoot and we have done shot, like everything is perfect. And in the card, like you can just reset the if you just saw the new cards, you can have a reset button. So yes, okay, perfect. So my one of my friend, he just put the card. Normally I check like second check after the shoot. So at that day I will say, okay, okay, I just believe in you, no worries at all. We are starting shooting and we just shot for like more than 1 hour, and everything is going perfect. We are say amazing, like setup, cut, done, everything is perfect. Everything is going very well. And when we realized that our card is just corrupted. We just get our card and just check our videos. And that's the but our client was so nice and they are so helpful. They say, okay, no worries, let's do it again. Like, okay. So that again, like I was so at that time. I said, okay, we need to do again. I was not tired, because I love to do, videography, filmmaking, cinematography. But we are just thinking like, okay, maybe there's someone else, because this is so very big mistake. If I told you don't have to do it, I don't think so. You will learn from that, and we just learn lots of things from that time, like how to deal the client after, because it's an electronic thing. It's happened.
Okay. You did so much work practically. What is the most
Mhm.
favorite one, or you can say closest one, and why? And what you learned from this project or something like that?
The project,
What you did, and that's make you something so much, exposure. What is the one? You share the story.
I got you. The one I was working in Karachi. One of my friend, she just starting a Karachi tour in Karachi. So she was just showing the all Karachi to the foreigner, like to the Karachi local. They're just working on Sunday. So I just shot a video for them. At that time, I just iPhone six I guess, yeah. So I was just shot a video for them, and then from that video I just got a lot of positive content, like messages from all around the world. They'll say, okay, you just saw our best Karachi, because we had the Karachi culture, like sitting on the top of the bus, like roads are empty. You can't find the empty roads in Karachi now, but on Sunday sometimes it happen. So we just showed that this kind of, that part of Karachi as well. And there's a very famous like Karachi halwa puri, the food in Karachi. So we just saw there. Even we've been to the like oldest side of Karachi actually, like the house of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, like things like this way. So people like so connected to that video, and from there I just got lots of messages. Even now they're just connected to me as well. Like they text me like you did amazing job and this and that. And then I say like, okay, why not? Like I can do the filmmaking. Also, there is a one of the project like there is a project. I was not that at that time maybe I was like 14, 15. But I was a so confident guy from all of the time. Like I was not confident from after I came 30. I was so confident. Alhamdulillah. You know what happened? My brother, he was working for Supargo, and he just got the call from someone. They said like, do you have any videographer or something? Because we have a project to do. My brothers know I love videography. I like stuff like this. My brother said you can do it. I say, how come like this project gonna be big for me? Like how come do? He said, no, you can do it. I said, really? He said, yeah, I just believe in you. I said, okay, let's try. And we just got the footages, and I just edited that time. It's around 2014, 15, I guess. And I just shot a video. I just created a whole video, and I was like shivering at that time. I said, like, okay, I have to go in the front of army man, and I was thinking, like this way. I've been there, of course. The army man, the aura of that person, they're like sitting all, colonel, brigadier, major, like they're sitting, front of me. I am the 14 years old guy at that time, like smallest one, and they came and they told me, okay, let's describe. I just opened the video, and is this really short, this video? I say, yeah. They're saying, really? And at that time, I was really proud of myself. I said, okay, I can do it. I can do it. And they just love my work. And they say, okay, you are an amazing person. And there's a very big screen. I showed them. I even guide what I've just done there, what I've just done there. And that time, I just got, boost up my confidence that time. So it's a kind of, thing like this way. Even if you are talking about the Turkey, I just recently shot a video. There is a very famous teacher, Izzat Hujab. So he was, one of the biggest photographer around the world, not even in Turkey, around the world. And his age is 92.
Oh, wow.
We've been there yes, ago. We've been to his office. We've been to his home, and we are really lucky. Like I just really lucky just having like my team. All of them are Turkish. They are like I'm the only one like from Pakistan. We are just working for them, and we are looking for career stuff like this way, like because he's say the CEO of the Turkish museum, especially the art museum. Like
Mm,
if you've been to the Taksim Square,
yeah,
so you
yeah.
can see there is a lot of art museum.
Yes.
He's the one who is like checking on them. He's the major one.
Hmm.
Uh, and I just really got lucky to talk to him. And he's so knowledgeable person. And he is living in Turkey around 65 years now. He came to from USA, and he's like living now here. So even like he start to talk to me in English, and he say like, you how come you learn Turkey? I say like I have to forcefully have to learn Turkey because I don't have any things to do. So he was very nice person. From this kind of things, I got very lucky to meet this kind of people around the world.
Yeah, as an international student, I think this is the most important part we have to, experience to meet a person. Even we are in Pakistan, we cannot do
Hmm.
much. So yeah, we can,
Yeah.
connect with different country peoples and learn different things and language and culture too.
Mhm.
Okay, what is your advice to the students in Pakistan too, who in this field, because the technologies are so much emerging in that field, not in that field, other fields too, but we are talking about specific film and television. Uh, there's a so much uses of
Mhm.
VX, VR, and AI. And your advice to the youngsters who become the part of this industry by
Mhm.
the using of technology or these things, how you can see and how you can advise to them.
Okay. First of all, like lots of people think, if you want to do filmmaking, so you have to be go to university and take the degree for that. This is not the case for now. For now, this is not the case. I know lots of people, they don't have degree. They have like nothing related to filmmaking, but they're doing very well job. So that's the good thing. But again, at the same time, degree is very important as well. Degree is important. Degree having the having a different importance in life, because like the world work like this way. Like even you are a very good person, you're a very good good at your work. Even they're asking for the degree. So what you gonna happen? But again, like the degree is not the only thing. You have to be so good at that. If you are good at your work, especially if you're like looking for the work as a videographer, if you're good at it, so I guess you just find work. There is a work, but you have to work very hard because there is a lots of competition, like lots of competition. Like for me, if I'm like looking for the competitor, they're very Turkish people. They're like people coming from UK, USA. There are lots of people, like even like Swedish people. They're like very good at it. Italian people, they're very good at like the Iranian cinema. We don't talk about that. Like people, the Iranian cinema, they are like amazing. They've done amazing job. Like one of my a very good friend, she came to Turkey. We just organized a film festival, first time in Turkey as of a Pakistani student. We just arranged it, and she came all over the world. Like she came lots of places, and she attended lots of film festival. And she especially came to us, and she really like she said, "You guys have done amazing job." So this is the stuff like having the like people around like this way. So it's a kind of the thing like this way. Connect to the people, talk to them, ask their stories, like talk to them, ask their stories, what they think, what we think, and at the end you just got your conclusion, what they think, what us thinking. In the middle you just find like some good way of thinking of both, because if you every people have their own story. Okay, I have my own story, you have your own story. How we create story from where we just got like we saw like some of the movies, and we say, "Whoa, that's amazing movie. The what's the story, bro?" It's come from somewhere. From where? Some person. Because they talk to lots of person. Movie having, at the back end they work a lot. If you saw some of the movies, they're having a like 2 3 years back story. They're not just on the click like, okay, let's create a movie. Okay, from where do you just got the script? From where you got the story? It comes from people. We need to talk to them. Just talk to them, ask them about their stories. Okay, then if you find that kind of stories, and then create in your own way and share it to YouTube, share it to Instagram, because we have not like living in 90s, we have living in 2025 now. We're in 20s, so I guess like it's a good thing to share on YouTube, on Instagram, like a lot of places you have. Like even like my Turkish friend, they're like all the time they're showing some of my Pakistani content creator. Like they're just doing really amazing job. Even they're not understanding what they're saying. They're asking like, what they're saying. I just translate for them, or they say like, we really love that. So it's not a time to talk like this. We don't have opportunities. We don't have this. We don't have no. I don't think so. From now, the only thing you can do, you can just put your stuff. You have a phone, like this is the thing, like you have a phone, you can do anything. I This is what I think. Even like now sometime we just shot a video for a client from my phone. No matter what, like they'll say, okay, perfect, amazing, they love it. And at the end of the day, like if you just got the client from the phone and they loved it, So that's all. Like, what do you want?
Hmm. The things how you capture and how you show.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for your time. I think this is a great conversation, and in future do we definitely do a collaboration by through the conferences and the peoples who will be the part of SunoSoz. They will connect you, and I think this interview is not just about to interview about the Naimat. It's about the whole, the field of film and television, and how the students are not only doing study, they do professionally a great work which is really helpful for future in Pakistan too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Amna. Like, best of luck to you again. And again, really sorry for after so long. We are just working on this. We'll do interview,
Yeah.
but finally we just connected in the middle of the somewhere finally. So
Yeah.
that's the good thing. Actually, really happy for you. Actually, you came Istanbul and you're doing amazing job. This is the very good thing. If you need any kind of help, just do let me know. We'll work on it, inshallah.
Sure.
Yeah, that's all. Like, thank you for invitation.